My name is Michael Kingori Gishuki. Gishuki is my father. I'm married to this wonderful soul, and we have children. And I just want to speak kidogo about how it all started. I came to meet this partner of mine back in the year 1999. That is the time when I was searching. I was in the middle of looking for someone who I can stay with, and she came into my life. There were many to pick from, but I just saw this one was the right kind of person to move along with. So we bumped into each other. I think it was in some place we were having fun or something. I think so, yeah. We were just having fun. She was in her own world, and I was in my own world. But we just had that first look, and there was a kind of a connection. So maybe she can explain.
My name is Bilha Kingori, and I'm married to this handsome young man. I always tell him that he's young, he looks young. And I thank God because I met him. He has been a blessing in my life. He has been my pastor. He has been my best friend. And I can still, if I was told to choose another partner this moment, I will still choose my husband because he is the best man in my life. And I thank God.
Yeah, you've heard for yourselves. We have children, 4 to be precise, 3 beautiful girls and 1 young handsome man.
God-fearing children.
Yeah, we thank God. We've brought them up according to how God intends us to do. Marriage is all about 2 imperfect people trying to be perfect. And I want to say that to be in a marriage is better than just to be out there and maybe you're burning with that passion or something. It is good to get a partner, live together, officiate your marriage. It is very, very important. Yes, there's this come we stay kind of marriages, but I would urge couples out there, it is good to officiate your marriage, because whenever you do that act of officiating your marriage, it is a show of commitment. Now you are committed to your partner.
When conflict comes, it's good to go on your knees, especially us women, because maybe if I can recall back then, before we got born again, my husband, we used to drink, both of us. Yeah. We used to drink so bad. I used to come in the house maybe in the morning, maybe when I get in the house, he's not there. And then then later, maybe he will come. And that time, we were in the world. But there's a time that a time came and we found the love of God. We found Jesus. When we found Jesus, we became very prayerful people, and prayers has worked in us. Without prayers in marriage, you're going nowhere, and also without trust. If there's no trust, just know that you're going nowhere.
Challenges are there. Of course, marriage is not a bed of roses, as it has been said for a long, long time, and it is true. We can prove that marriage is not a bed of roses. There has been challenges, like the time we used to live
worldly life
recklessly. There was no responsibility on my part, let me say so, because I could just go out there, have fun, just taking care of myself and not minding about my family. And this is a challenge that is very common in marriages, whereby there is no that connection kind of between the partners. So challenges are real. We've had so many challenges. Challenges of alcoholism. There was a time I was an alcoholic for so many years. She took care of me. For sure, I count it. I'll never forget about you.
Thank you.
She has been taking care of me. When we were living in that world of alcoholism, going out at night, coming in the morning, she took care of me so well. So well, despite the fact that I could not manage my alcoholism for so many years. At some point became a drug peddler and a drug addict. All those are challenges that are found in marriages. And through it all, stand with your partner. Stand with him, walk with her. Hold hands together and pray, and you'll overcome these challenges.
It's now time for me to have a conversation with this amazing couple here at the Trademark Hotel. Eish, Michael na Bilha, mwapendeza. Hey man.
The glory.
It's the glory, eh?
Yeah.
Look at you, baka macho karibu zianze kufanana, eh?
We give God all the glory.
You give God all the glory.
Yeah.
Sasa wacha tuone mali mmetoka, eh? So I think ulisema you were an alcoholic, ulikuwa unakunywa ile mbaya kabisa. Proper. Like kila siku.
Like
Daily.
kila saa.
Kila saa.
From
Daily.
morning up to evening. Yeah.
From morning to the following morning.
It used to be it became a lifestyle kind
It became
of.
a lifestyle.
Yeah. I could not take tea.
You couldn't take tea.
Yeah.
Ulikuwa unakunywa tu pombe.
Morning, alcohol.
Yeah.
Afternoon, alcohol. In the evening, alcohol.
Wow. That was your life.
That was me.
Now, when yalikuwa nakunywa pombe bila, what were you doing?
Okay, hata mimi nilikuwa nakunywa.
Ulikuwa unakunywa?
Yeah, nilikuwa nakunywa sana, lakini si sana kama yeye. At least mimi nilikuwa nakunywa kidogo, naenda nyumbani, naangalia watoto. But yeye akiwa addict wa pombe, mimi nilikuwa addict wa sigara.
Ulikuwa na smoke sigara?
Yeah. Singekaa bila sigara. Sportman singekaa bila fegi.
Yeah.
I used to smoke. I was an addict. Yeah.
Kila siku?
Daily.
So addict wa pombe na addict wa sigara.
Yeah. He used to tell me that usikuje na sigara leo na nunua sigara, ananiambia nilikwambia usikuje na sigara na tena umenunua. Sasa that is how addictive I was. Yeah. I was very addictive na sigara. Hata nikiwa job nilikuwa navuta sigara sana. Yeah.
Sasa unakunywa na pia una smoke, na ulikuwa unakunywa kipindi ile kupita kiasi?
Yeah. Actually, I was not only drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
I was also in the business of selling drugs.
Yeah. You were selling drugs.
And you cannot sell something that you are not using.
Yeah.
Or abusing.
Yeah.
So I used to take drugs, take alcohol. So you can imagine that head.
Yeah.
What it used to carry, or how it used to function with that kind of addiction.
Yes. And when you're taking the overdose and taking these drugs, were you not thinking about your wife and your children as a family man?
Now, that is a good question. Because addiction, I call it a sickness. You know, many people misinterpret addiction. You blame that person, not knowing that that person is sick.
Yeah.
It's a sick person who needs help.
Yeah.
So I was in that state whereby I could not even think beyond the process.
And now yakifanya hivi, ndoa ilikuwa inaendaje?
Okay, ndoa tu tulikuwa tunasukumana tu na maisha. And the best thing ni ati mimi nilikuwa nafikiria sana kuhusu familia na nilikuwa nataka sana ndoa. So hata akikunywa hivyo nilikuwa na make sure kuna food kwa nyumba ya watoto. Na hata pia akikuja akiwa mlevi hivyo, hakuna siku aliingia kwa nyumba nikampush nikamwambia wewe toka urudi kwenye umetoka. Like you know, kwa marriage unaweza pata maybe mzee ni mlevi, maybe mzee akiingia kwa nyumba bibi akona huko bedroom atatai kumuona. That happens in these days,
Yeah.
Ina happen hivyo, unapata maybe hazi ameingia utaki kumwekea hata food just because amelewa. But for me it was very different. Actually nilikuwa napika food naekelea hapo kwa meza na ngojea akuje. Kama hata kuja ndajipata nimelala na food bado iko tu pale pale, sijakula na hajakula. So nilikuwa najipata asubuhi ndio naingia, that is the time that tutakunywa chai na akule food. Na akija kiwa mlevi, I will feed him.
Yeah. Sasa zingine hata ndani ya ndoa, especially kiwa na watu wanakunywa, kuna vurutana, maneno yanatupwa hapa na pale. Yalitendeka kwenye ndoa yenu? Were there fights or anything?
What I can say, there were fights.
Physical fights or
physical fights?
Physical fights.
Physical
fights. Ndani ya ndoa.
Of course I could not allow her to beat me. I was the one who was initiating the fights.
Yeah.
Because I come home drunk, any small thing that provoked me, I start fighting her. But later I could come back to her and truly ask for forgiveness.
Yeah.
And she could forgive me. Okay? Because what I've discovered in marriage, forgiveness is #1 key of sustaining any marriage. Because if you don't forgive your partner, he or she has wronged you, you harbor that unforgiveness, which will in turn come out with a lot of anger, a lot of bitterness, a lot of wrath and rage. You know, those abusive languages, they will even affect your children, that just because you could not forgive that person.
Yeah.
So forgiveness, and I say again, forgiveness in marriage is the #1
key
attribute to a successful marriage.
Wow.
Be always ready to forgive your partner.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, there's something that they told me before we even started recording. They told me that they separated. These two, you're seeing them sitting over here, waliachana for a whole good year. After the break, watatuambia what happened. Wanacheka hapa, we need to know what happened for a whole good year. Why did they separate? Stick around to Decoded.